Now imagine, I was the British kid that got sent back to Sierra Leone, didn't speak Creole at the time, so I had to learn Creole and had to adapt to the culture, to the country, to the city, right? So once upon a time, I lived in Sierra Leone, Freetown, Sierra Leone to be specific. I lived in Eastern, then I lived in Western, right? But before I lived in Sierra Leone, I was actually born in London. I was not born in Sierra Leone. I was born in London and moved to Sierra Leone. Sierra Leonean parents, my mama and papa na salon and come out, right? Born and raised, whatever. But I was not born in Sierra Leone. I was born in London. But I was one of those children that they sent back to Africa. So my experience of being in Sierra Leone was being sent back to Africa, and I actually lived there and did most of my secondary school in Sierra Leone. After a while, I leave Sierra Leone, I returned to London. When I returned to London, for a long time, I did not go back to Sierra Leone. Probably even about 10 years, I don't go back to Salon, right? Not for any particular reason. Just time, one day turned to a month, turned to a week, turned to a year. By the time you realize it was 10 years, I had not been back to Sierra Leone. So my mum now, in the meantime, is going back and forth. Every year or every 2 years, I'm mad, go back and forth, back and forth. On this particular occasion, I said, you know what, Tim? I'm going to come with you. Yeah, you know, it's been a long time. In that process now, in that time, I was already an artist. I was already a rapper, been making music forever, right? But always in English. Returning to Sierra Leone now, just maybe like 2 weeks before I was about to head out, I was like, you know, it's even fine. Imagine I can make a song in Creole to take back with me. That would be dope. So I spent some time going online, found some beats, and I just started writing. And I was writing from the perspective of returning to Sierra Leone, not feeling comfortable or not really knowing the landscape or feeling comfortable in the language again, but ultimately wanting to interact and engage with my people, potentially going out, meeting people, meeting women, and want to engage. But how would I do that when I'm not so confident in the language? And that's where the famous lines of, baby, how you do? Now me Creole don't so comes about, because that was the reality. I've been to go back. I know say I get for see woman there. I know say I go on talk to woman there. But how I would talk to the woman there if I don't speak to Creole, and I just want to talk, you know, English, poto style, you know. So that was what was on my mind. And anyway, I made the song. I took the song back with me. I played it to a few people. The reaction give me more zeal for make more music, you understand? So all these Creole songs that we hear right now, all these songs in Creole that you're hearing from Tony Az, even this whole shift where Tony Az is now just almost exclusively singing in Creole with bits of English in it. It started from that moment when I made that one song by chance and said, you know, Tim, let me just try something out, see how it goes. And my people embraced me. The people embraced it. And it was a different type of love. It was a different type of love. And I was like, you know, Tim, I like this type of love. I love this type of love. I want more of this type of love. And now if you go on Spotify, Audiomack, all the streaming sites, you will see at least 20 to 30 songs of me rapping and singing in Creole that you can go and enjoy. But right now, the main one we're talking about is London to Sierra Leone. Tony Az. There's a link in my bio somewhere, or if you just type it in on the internet, you will find it. Thank you.